Sí, ahorita usted nos da.
This is Margarita Bautista, a mother who would soon realize that one unsafe driving decision had turned into a true crime she could never undo. Witnesses describe very high speed, irregular movement, and signs of suspected impairment, setting the stage for a true crime that would shift from a crash investigation into a question of accountability.
And then she did say that she authorizes the breathalyzer as well.
Just after 1:00 p.m. in Santa Rosa, New Mexico, officers respond to a rollover crash involving a woman and a child. From the very beginning, there's confusion and urgency. Officers immediately note a language barrier and call for Spanish assistance while securing the scene.
There's minimal English, mostly Spanish.
¿A dónde te duele? ¿Nomás ahí? So, ¿esta sangre nomás es por la nariz? ¿La sangre es aquí por la nariz? ¿Y este qué tiene? Viene la ambulancia.
Thank you for stopping.
Oh, I was right behind him when it happened.
So you saw it happen? Can I see your driver's test?
I don't know, it's coming.
I think she was speeding. I think I saw her coming westbound. I couldn't get her because the guardrails, but she was speeding.
I gotta run up to the truck.
Yeah, go ahead.
The situation is already serious. A child was inside the vehicle when it rolled. According to police, the suspected driver is 48 years old, Margarita Bautista, a resident of Texas. While preparing to question her, officers first focused on gathering information from witnesses to clarify the events of the incident.
¿Qué pasó?
La puerta, de hecho, la llanta de atrás, las llantas no venían seguras entonces yo pienso que la llanta de aquel lado, cuando dimos vuelta para acá.
I think I clocked her at 93.
You remember that car? The red?
Yeah, it was already smashed on the side. I tried to catch her there and I couldn't with the barbed wire.
Hello.
Hey, how do you get a tip too? Did you guys see anything?
Yeah.
Where are you guys? Were you guys also?
So they're in the truck, and I'm in the gray car.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the gray Passat. So, I mean, I don't know, ma'am. I honestly...
Thank you so much.
I feel so bad. Are you going to need my ID too?
Yeah, can I have all your ID? We're just going to have a witness statement just because, you know, it's an injury and we do have a kid. So I would just like to better...
She's intoxicated. She was swerving on the road.
Yeah.
I think she is. And I was going to make a call because she was swerving so bad that I was hanging back because I didn't want to get hit. And then she went off the road.
One female officer stated that radar showed Margarita was traveling at over 90 miles per hour, and she was unable to reach her in time to stop the driver before the collision. Meanwhile, other officers continued to gather witness accounts, trying to piece together the details of the incident.
And what happened from your, what did you see?
We ran into them probably 3 to 4 miles back, and it was like all over the road. She was speeding up and then slowing down and then speeding up and slowing down, and so we purposely fell back just to let her go and get away. And we didn't see this actually happened. We just saw the dirt fly up and knew instantly that it was that car because the driving was so erratic.
And then from your perspective, what did you see?
So they came speeding past me.
And you were in the right lane?
Yeah, I was in the right lane because I can only do 7.
Exactly.
And she was going back and forth against the lines.
Okay.
And then she went in front of me, and I was on the phone with my best friend. And all of a sudden, I seen her. She hit the rumble strips, jerked it, and went all the way over there. I slammed on the brakes.
Do you know how many times she flipped?
No, I didn't see that part. All I seen was the dust.
Are you in the semi?
Yeah.
Another witness describes being passed while driving in the right lane. The vehicle weaves across lane lines, hits the rumble strips, jerks hard, and veers far over. From there, the investigators moved on to speaking directly with Margarita, who was being assessed by medical personnel in the ambulance.
Can I get through?
Yeah.
You speak Spanish, right?
Yeah.
What did she say? What happened?
So she said that they were coming from California down to Texas because her brother was passing away.
Okay.
So before he went to Mexico. and then they were coming back, and then that back tire, the one that fell off, she said that one was loose, but they had to come down, and I guess they never got it checked out, and it flew out, and that's what caused the wreck.
Ask her how fast was she going.
¿Sabe el límite que está yendo? She says the car wasn't. It's old. She said it doesn't work.
No sirve nada del carro.
She says nothing works on the car.
Porque tenemos que ir, porque tenemos cosas que sacar de California, pero no tenemos nada que ver.
Yeah, she says the car really doesn't really work.
Margarita tried to explain that the accident happened because her car was malfunctioning. However, the officers couldn't conclude anything yet. They still had a few questions to get from the suspect.
So, will you just tell her rundown? So, what happened again? Sorry, I don't speak Spanish. So, she's coming from where?
Viene de Texas, ¿verdad? She's coming from Texas.
Okay, and going where?
Para atrás a California, ¿verdad? She's going back to California.
Okay, and for what? Her brother, you said?
So she left California to come down to Texas because her brother was passing away and he was going to Mexico.
Okay.
So they left Texas, they're going back to California. Allá viven, ¿verdad? En California.
En California tenemos que llegar a perdimos el shelter que teníamos y vamos a llegar a un shelter.
¿Un shelter?
Un shelter.
Just hold that right there, okay?
¿Me lo puede explicar?
Just hold
El
that.
shelter es
Oh,
como
un shelter.
That's right there.
Okay, so they're going back to a shelter in California.
According to Margarita, she and her 8-year-old daughter were driving to visit her brother when the incident occurred. Remember this information as it will come back to you later. Now let's take a closer look at the condition of the car after the collision.
What's up? How are you? My rookie's gonna come. He'll knock out that tow sheet for you in a second, okay? Do you smell anything? She smells like alcohol. Like an alcoholic beverage. When it got scared, probably just. When you're in the ambulance, like enclosed with her, she does have some odor.
What did those kids find? Did they find the registration?
I'm not too sure, bro. I'm gonna have to go record him real quick.
According to police, the impact caused the car to flip over at least once before coming to stop in the middle of the field, and officers noted that Margarita officer noted an odor suggesting possible consumption when they approached her. Returning to her, authorities began conducting on-site sobriety tests.
She missed, she didn't do the right number of steps.
I think she did like 4 steps.
She missed the wrong number of turn. She couldn't maintain starting position.
Yep.
One leg stand, she couldn't maintain that either. There's odor.
Yep.
I can see lack of smooth pursuit. Her eyes are like really squinty, so I'm having a hard time trying to figure out if there's. Can you try it so you can really cheat?
Me?
Yeah. Or whatever. I'm just having a hard time with the HGN.
According to the police, Margarita did not perform well on the color matching finger test. Shortly afterward, another officer entered to continue the rest of the examination.
So can you administer the ice? You speak Spanish?
Yes.
Talk to her. Let her know we're gonna do one more eye test.
Stand behind him.
Okay. Come here.
Ok, oiga. Le voy a hacerle igual como le estaba haciendo el otro oficial, entonces lo que ocupo que se mantenga derecho así ahorita. Ponga las manos al lado. Míreme a mí. ¿Sí? Yeah, like you said, sir, there's a lack of smooth pursuit for sure.
When you did max deviation, though, I saw ticking.
That's it.
Okay. So then
And then she did say that she authorizes the breathalyzer as well.
Yeah, you have to read her the exact consent in Spanish.
Okay.
So check her mouth.
So let her know right now, right? So she's going to be placed under arrest for DUI.
Officers inform her she will be placed under arrest for DWI and proceed with the arrest process.
Sí. Okay.
At this point, the crash is no longer the center of the case. What matters now is accountability, whether Margarita will be honest about what led up to putting her child in danger. Margarita agreed to take a breathalyzer test. After this step, she was escorted by police to the station to complete the necessary procedures.
Lo va a hacer acá en este escritorio. Okay. M-A-R-G-A-R-T Margarita.
I told her I need to go to work.
We were going though. What? You couldn't.
I told him I got to go to the bathroom. And she said, you have to wait.
Well,
So, it's okay.
¿Sí tiene que ir o no? No.
I already did.
Okay.
So please take a note and make it.
¿Y luego su fecha de nacimiento?
Take a note.
It's gonna be reporting that you did yourself.
Take a note. I made a statement.
Before the breath test can be completed, an incident occurs. The transcript indicates an additional accident happens immediately before the breathalyzer exam.
Síguele, síguele. La máquina tiene que seguirle así.
Again.
Dele.
Again. Keep going.
Síguele. La máquina tiene que seguir así.
Keep going. Again, man.
Síguele. Yo le digo ahorita cuando pare, ¿ok?
Again.
Síguele.
Low, or you're
Síguele.
gonna. Keep going.
Síguele.
Keep going.
Dele.
Keep going.
Dele.
Keep.
Sí.
That's it. And then you can throw that away.
Todo eso no.
Ya salió bien.
She's asking if it came out good.
Un momento. You gotta spit the paper.
Margarita asks if things came out good, as if checking her performance.
Right here, look at it. So that's your name, that's you, agency, your cert. So we got an air blank of 0, first one 16, 18. So you're gonna put first sample?
Entonces no tuvo nada de tomar alcohol, no tomó nada.
Tomo mis pastillas nada más. Las tomo pastillas para depresión. Anoche sí fuimos a un party, pero para anoche. Hoy en la mañana no.
She's saying that she takes, but like that last night she went to drink, but not this morning.
Well, that's not what it says here, right?
Yes.
Me dieron esas cosas que yo no sabía que se tomaban por loco.
For loco.
Pues todo
Okay.
lo que tomamos en la noche, a lunes de la mañana.
¿Cuántas
Después de ahí.
tomó? She's saying she drank two. She's saying she drank until 1. Y a la 1 fue la última hora que estuvo tomando.
Sí, como a la 1 o 2 de la mañana más tardar, no
One this
más.
afternoon?
She said no. She's saying that 1 in the morning, and that she had 2 Four Locos.
After a short while, Margarita seemed to realize she couldn't avoid it any longer. Do you remember the detail where Margarita said she was visiting her brother? However, when investigators checked again, they found that there was no brother matching her description.
Yeah, she said that they basically, after the roll, that they just took off their seatbelts and got out. Yeah, she's stating that when she was making the turn, that she turned left, and then that the steering wheel went right, and then that's when she couldn't turn anymore. She's stating that the vehicle had prior issues with like the axles, so that whenever she did that the tire came off flying.
Police confirmed the 8-year-old child was taken to the hospital and treated for injuries that were not immediately known. Margarita is processed at the station for DWI with a minor in the vehicle, unsafe conditions for a child resulting in significant injury risk. Court records later show the unsafe conditions for a child charge were not pursued further. She is expected to return to court to face the remaining legal filings. Margarita may not remember what happened, but the event may leave lasting effects. And that is the real damage that doesn't disappear when legal filings do. This is the crash that would expose a deeper true crime. A woman driving at very high speeds loses control, flipping her car with her young daughter inside, and what begins as a traffic incident quickly escalates into a criminal investigation. From the smell of alcohol to a false explanation about where she was headed, this true crime reveals how quickly denial can unravel under scrutiny. By the time legal filings are filed and court dates loom, the true crime is no longer about memory lapses or mechanical excuses. It's about the moment parents realize that their choices follow their children long after the sirens fade. Subscribe to Luyu Crew for real, true crime cases grounded in real evidence. See you on Luyu Crime Case tomorrow. As we close, it's important to note that issues of mental health may be part of this case, but they do not lessen the gravity of what occurred. The material shown is presented to provide context, not justification. We share this story carefully, grounded in documented facts to help viewers understand the complexity of such cases without diminishing the harm done.